Hello, I'm Barry O'Dwyer, and along with my wife Carmen, I write The Intuitive Investor. Now here's a funny thing. From the image the financial industry likes to project, you'd think the boys and girls working there are clever. They are too, some of them anyway. But they must be doing something wrong to have lost their clients so much money in the 2007 to 2009 market correction.
Take this, for example. The Legg Mason Opportunity Trust proved to be an opportunity for its investors to lose 66% during 2008. The idea was that the fund could invest in just about anything which would give good capital growth. But as you can see from the chart, buying a simple Dow Jones Industrial Average tracker would have done its investors back in 2003 much better, and the management charges would have been cheaper too.
By contrast with all those brilliant intellects in the financial world, in all honesty, I'm not all that bright. I'm just plain vanilla average. But I do have one major advantage on the whiz kids of Wall Street. I pay great attention to my dreams, and through them I gain access to the greater world of intuition.
We at the Intuitive Investor have done pretty well for ourselves, I have to say. We keep a record of how our investment policy is doing, and here's the result since the time we first started noting it, back in February 2004. The top three lines, in violet, salmon pink and bright pink, are our investment results expressed in three different currencies: British pounds, US dollars and euros. For example, in euros, our investment return has been almost 125% since February 2004. Similarly, the bottom three lines represent what an investment in the Dow would have got us over the same time, again in three different currencies.
So far, you can see we've made decent money, just about consistently, and over a very rough period for investors too. It's time to tell you more about that use of intuition. It's an extraordinary tale, too.
Back in 1998, my dad, who was a stockbroker in London until 1970, and who died in 1973, sent me a dream. He told me that when a certain stock in which I had invested reached a certain price level, I should sell it. Now the stock, Royal Ahold, a Dutch grocery concern, was at the time considered a safe bet with plenty of upward potential. I decided that if Ahold was going to top out, then it meant the entire stock market was due to head downwards, something that caused me some discomfort since we'd been enjoying a lengthy boom. I sold, and
nothing happened. Until 1999, that is. Worse still, the rest of the market went on up for all of 1999, leaving me looking very stupid indeed.
But in 2000, the Nasdaq tech stock bubble burst, and stock prices came down with a jolt. As one of the few, I was not affected, thanks to Dad, of course. Because I trusted his message, I took the time to learn how to make money on a falling market. So when the tech stock bubble burst, I made a little money. By the way, a couple of years later, a huge fraud was discovered at the very heart of Ahold. And as you see in this chart of Ahold's performance, the oh-so-safe stock fell like a lead balloon. Since then, Dad has returned with long-term guidance on numerous occasions. We were able to warn ourselves and our readers of the dangers of the US housing market bubble at least 2 years in advance, at a time when Alan Greenspan, the Federal Reserve Chairman, later said a crash in home prices could not have been foreseen. Dad saw it coming from a more advantageous viewpoint. We were forewarned and prepared for the events of 2007 to 2009. The crisis then caused us very little trouble. So at critical moments we've been proven right. But we've done more than simply act as a connection with our intuition. We have combined our intuitive knowledge with good use of our familiarity with the markets. And it is here that we stand a good chance of doing better than those who only use their intellect. No wonder Greenspan believed no one could have predicted a housing bubble and burst. If we just use logical thought, we will always have extreme difficulty in spotting turns in the market. Ultimately, decent results in our investments rely upon attention to our dreams, good understanding and interpretation of them, and sound intellectual application of the messages our dreams bring. Since 2004, our performance has been measured by our model portfolio. The model portfolio can be checked by anyone who wishes to do so. Now, at a certain point, way back in 2002, we decided all this was too good to hold to ourselves. If this combination of intuition and intellect works so well for us, oughtn't we to be telling others how to do it? We began a monthly newsletter to spread the word to friends and family. The Intuitive Investor has been going ever since. You can't invest in us. We run no funds. We take no fees. Instead, we offer strategic comment reflecting our view on the markets. We show our dreams as and when they arise, and we offer the model portfolio as a practical example as to how we make money from our dreams. Oh, and we'll teach you how to apply your own dreams too.
The Intuitive Investor is published monthly. In addition, we send out immediate notification of our new dreams and any change to the model portfolio.
Now, here's a warning. While most economists think the worst of the recession is over now, we don't. Dad is telling us the worst is yet to come. This is the time to gain some good advice, maybe from our intuition. We need to prepare for really tough times. The Intuitive Investor analyzes the economy thoroughly from Dad's perspective. It could prove to be your way of saving your savings. At around 40 pages and €10 a month, the Intuitive Investor is real wealth insurance. But we can do you better than that. We're offering a 3-month trial subscription to first-time subscribers for half that. For €5 a month, you can try out the coming 3 editions for yourself, without any obligation. To take advantage of this unique offer, simply mail info@intuitiveinvestor.nl with a subject, Trial Subscription, and I'll mail you back with the details.
By the way, you might like to browse our library of past dreams and their outcomes on our website.
www.intuitiveinvestor.nl.
Thank you for listening. I very much look forward to hearing from you. And so does Dad.